Hey everyone, we're back up in Denver, North Carolina with pro staffer Robbie Dye. Robbie, it's been a while, too long actually. Glad to be back up, glad to
Yeah.
see you. We were just talking, it's been a year since you fished the Elites, a year removed. How does it feel? You miss it?
Yeah, I started out missing a little bit, and then gradually as time went along, I got to back in the groove around here fishing, and a lot of good local stuff to fish, John. And
And that's really everywhere, right? I mean,
it is. It's all over the country. Great team tournaments. MLF's putting on great tournaments, and I found my spot back where I need to be, and I'm having a great time.
Yeah, we got all those tournaments listed on the tournaments page on Anglers Channel, every single one of them. It's pretty good. The other thing, payouts on the team trails are really strong. People seem to enjoy that. I know you fished more team trails, especially with your son.
Yes.
Y'all are having a good time with that. 23, 22 was a real busy year, kind of emerging out of COVID. I still think 23 could be better. I mean, I think activity is going to be high. Gas prices are coming down. That's going to help.
Yeah, and a lot of people has got into fishing since COVID, and the money has increased in a lot of these tournaments, and it's a great time to be a fisherman because the payouts are getting better for us.
All right, so let's talk about the bass in the Elite Series today. There's been some gravitation of guys going back to bass. They're also finding out it's harder to qualify.
Yes.
So explain that to us.
Well, bass has changed the way that you do qualify for the Elites now. You have to fish all 9 opens instead of just 3.
Okay.
A lot of guys were qualifying just fishing 3, and now you have to fish all 9 events.
Woo.
And, if you do a little bit of math on that, you're probably looking at travel, entry fees. You're probably looking at about 50-ish, maybe even a little more with, with everything included. So it's not cheap to qualify.
No.
So it's going to be interesting. I think they have 100, I don't even want to say. There's a pile of people fishing all 9 events. Yeah. I think a lot of guys signed up for them this year saying, oh, there'll only be 30 or 40 of us. That's not the case. There's a pile of people fishing all 9.
Right.
So I'm fishing 3 of them.
Okay.
And just, to stay in the game and stay competitive. But all 9 events, the guys that qualify for that, they're definitely going to get the top fishermen.
Wow. That's different. That's going to be fun to watch.
Yes.
We're going to Knoxville for the Classic at the end of March. That's
Sure.
going to be fun. That should be a pretty good fishery that time of year, I would think.
It will be.
There'll be some weights.
Yes.
MLF's had some changes this year, but it's still MLF. They got the big sticks.
Still MLF. The catch and weigh release is still in play, but it's only going to be 5 fish this year. That's going to change things. You're not going to see people run way away with the leaderboard. You might have one guy, but you're not going to have 4 or 5 guys way out in front.
Right.
It's going to tighten the game up. I think it's going to be better for MLF.
I think so too. I agree.
I think they're going to be bigger fish weight.
More compelling TV.
More compelling.
Yeah, for sure. How are the fisheries, in your opinion, in 2022? Most of them pretty healthy, lake levels?
All our lakes all over the country are getting more pressure, and I think the DNRs are stepping up. I know North Carolina is. We're stocking F1 largemouth now all over North Carolina. I just got an email today from the Bass Federation guy, Chuck Murray, that North Carolina is stocking F1s all over the state, in all our lakes now. And I think other states are doing that. I know Virginia is. I think our DNRs are stepping up because they know our lakes have got a lot more pressure, and they're trying to help us. But still, it's a catch-up game. Got to take care of our fish, John,
Yeah.
Catch and release.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know you're looking forward to another good tournament season.
Yes.
It's something that you always look forward to. So it's going to be fun. I think the competition, to your point, it's not getting easier. No. There's more people fishing.
All the young kids, they're definitely the trend. They know the technology, and they've got the energy behind them. So a lot of these young kids coming up, you're going to have to watch out for them this year on all these tours.
Yeah, right. Well, I'll tell you, the thing that outside looking in, I think you called it before we started the interview today, It's the money in the team trails right now. Alabama Bass Trail, Carolina's Bass Challenge,
Angler's
Choice Marine. I mean, you were telling me the other day, the championship in the North Carolina division, Virginia division, it's $75,000.
Yes, yes,
That's a lot of money.
yes. Even though you got to split it, it's still a lot of money. You say, well, you got to split your part. It's a lot of money. If a local fisher can win $25,000 or $30,000, that pays for your whole year.
Yeah.
And that's what guys are looking for. They just won't pay their way and maybe have a little jingle in their pocket, buy a few lures.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to be up here a little more consistently this first and second quarter while you're fishing these events with your son and the opens, and you always have so much to report on.
Yes.
It's good to see you. Best of luck in 2023. I don't think it's going to disappoint. I think it's going to be a good year for a lot of anglers.
It's going to be great, and I'm looking forward to it, John.
Thank you, buddy.